all right night's sleep. I did not. I was snoring all night and had terrible dreams. But we're having breakfast. We got room service. I grabbed my one half of my bagel and I was trying to balance like my cream cheese and stuff. I had the bagel on my knee and I had my bagel in my hand. It dropped on my knee and then it went rolling. And we're like, oh, I'll just go and pick it up. And then I looked down. I'm like, where did it go? It completely disappeared. We found it. Okay, is it even in frame? There you go. It rolled in this tiny crack on the side. Oh my god, 5-second roll, you know what I mean? It's really clean in here, so why not? But oh my god, it was just like poof, gone. We looked for it for a good like 2 minutes. Oh my god. Emily was like, it's gonna be underneath the couch. There's a no under the couch. The couch stops, you know? Oh my god. That was a good way to wake up.
That's good.
Well, good morning.
Good morning.
We are finishing up some breakfast and then we're gonna get ready. Oh, that's just my forehead. We're gonna get ready to go to see the Royal Gathering. We are gonna be dressed in a Disney bound of Jack and Gus, Cinderella. And so then we're gonna go see Cinderella and get a picture with her because that sounds like amazing. And then we are going to come back here and then actually get dressed up because we're going up to Palo at noon for champagne brunch, which I am very excited for this place. It has some of the best food on the entire ship. A lot of people would say it's Remy, but Remy is more of a high-end experience. That one's $90 a person. We're doing Palo. I'm not saying it's any lower class because it's not. It's very high class. It's $45 a person, and just the food is an extra higher tier caliber than what you would find at Cabanas and the main dining rooms, which is already really good. And this is a Venetian themed restaurant, so it's Italian food. And then brunch is, I don't know how brunch is going to be. Prior to the panorama, it was serve yourself. And then I've heard that it's no longer serve yourself and they serve you. So I don't know how that's going to work. We're going to find out. All I know is that it was not serve yourself for the chicken parm back in 2019. And I'm going to get one of those because they are super good. And doing that kind of hurt my brain. So I'm going to finish eating, get some coffee in me. We're going to get dressed and get ready for a day of fun. The main goal today, though, I got to say this before I go. The main goal today is to relax. We have been going and going and going and going for the past 3 days. Today is the day to sit at the pool. Like, we haven't been in the pool since the first day. Since we left, yeah. Yeah. So that is the goal today, is to go do a bunch of things, sure, but we only have really 4 things planned today. And we have a huge amount of time between a bunch of them. So we are going to do as little as possible, but we're still doing a lot. So we'll take you guys with us. I'm going to go shove my face full of food. I'm trying to wake up and get dressed. We are in our Gus and Jack outfits. Show me your cheese. Cheese. This is 4. Here, we're going to 3. We're going to our royal gathering right now that we got reservations for. Then we're going to go up, get ready for Palo. So far, so good. Yeah. Constantly lost. Come here. Oh, yay. So it is timed event. We get to see like pretty much all the princesses. I'm excited. It's cute. Oh, Rapunzel's up on the balcony too. But we're definitely getting some Cindy action. I am excited.
Much
For
excited.
the Cindy. I just heard a mom go, ask Cinderella about her mice. You're like, we're over here.
Yeah, I don't know how many people will actually come as the super side characters of the movies.
Enough Disney people will. I mean, yeah, totally. We're gonna be, everyone's like, oh my god, it's gonna be their mice. Oh, it's adorable. Plus, she's like right under the tree, and I'm excited to get a picture again under this amazing tree. I love it so much.
Ideally.
Get princesses.
Me?
She decided that she's cheesy and corny, so it's perfect.
Cheesy and corny.
Yep. Because we get the cheese, we got the corn, we got the Emily. But we're underneath the light, and I don't know if you can see that, but it's jiggling ever so slightly. Oh wow, I don't think you can see that. That's insane. Because it's totally shaking. Oh my gosh, thank you. Yeah, it's totally shaking. It's shaking like right there. But it's because the engines are like rocking today, but it's like glass outside, so there's no rocking and rolling. But we got to meet Cinderella way over there, Cindy, and Belle, and Tiana, who's awesome. She said she needed one of these in every food. She really loved them. When are we gonna see Jasmine? Well, that was super fun. We're gonna post all of our pictures now. Now we're gonna go back to the room, because why not? We still have a little bit of breakfast left over. And
We're not eating that now.
oh, that's for snacks later, apparently.
Yeah, snacks later. We have brunch in 2 hours.
We do have brunch in 2 hours, so I don't want to. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Oh.
We're just gonna. Do you want to just chill? And
Yeah.
We're gonna get ready and chill. Yeah. Today is a goal. Chill. Yes. Okay. We're good with this. Oh wait, we were aft elevators. We go back this way. Oh, do you want to do the midship elevators?
Doesn't matter to me. You get my card right.
Yes, it's in my cheese. I have mine and yours. Okay. Now you can put it in your cheese. Well, you got your thing. We've been so packed with stuff. I feel like we have to be like going somewhere right now.
Oh, maybe we should do that little thing last shopping.
Oh, good call, because the shop won't be open hardly at all tomorrow.
Is this them going, like, I'm not sure.
Her being whisked away to the castle after being found. I still think it's Cinderella. I like it though, it's pretty.
I do enjoy it.
I want to get something for my little girl. So I think I'm going to get Seeing Red Panda, or Turning Red Panda, because she has been loving that movie. We watch it on repeat, and I think she would go panda crazy. The only thing is they are almost like as big as her.
Only for right now.
This one looks kind of down. What do you think? So soft. So stinking soft. Yeah. You think for Vi?
He's a good.
Yeah. So perfect for Vi.
Good face.
I love it. His ears are straight up. I love it. They could be, but they're adorable. Oh my god, yes. Oh my gosh. I kind of want to get it just because, like, what? Wow.
Oh, they got sizes too.
Yes. Okay. Oh, this might actually have to happen for me at least. Oh, I don't need another shirt, but what? Yeah, boy. Oh,
That is outstanding.
that is absolutely fantastic. Oh my gosh. I was just looking up at the boards and I was like, oh, okay. I like those designs. I'm specifically looking one that says Old Man in the Sea, with Grumpy on it. But they don't really have it. They have got one that just says makes it hard to stay grumpy. But they're really cute. And then I saw that, yeah, boy. And I was like, what? Oh my gosh. So we're doing some of our last bits of shopping in here because they will not be open as much tomorrow. And we're going to be at Castaway Cay, which they got shopping on the island, of course, but... Back to the room we go. We did a little bit of pin trading. There is some pin trading. Really only one spot, and it's in Mickey's main sale. They have this like mystery box. I got this for Matt. We got a bunch of other stuff too, but this one's probably the coolest one I've gotten. This is from Galaxy's Edge. And on the back, the serial number is written... Oh, thank you. Written in Star Wars language. So you have to like decode it before you can put in the serial number. Yeah, so you can pick two numbers, and in the little slot, it either has two pins or one pin that you can trade for whatever's coming through. Oh, but we're heading back through. Oh, this is my favorite part. Going so fast. We're walking so fast. Look how fast we're walking. Walking so fast. I'm apparently no longer Jack. I'm now Sneezy. I would like to get a picture of you during the day. Let me turn off the camera. Everybody knows I've been dreaming of a true love's kiss. I'm gonna stop. Take pictures of all the place. Here we go. We're walking so fast. We're walking so fast. So fast. Look at the water. We're walking so fast. Down the mile of tile. This is a really long hallway. Hey, look. Way off in the distance there. You can't see it because I'm having a hard time seeing it. That's Cuba. Let's see if I can do this without seeing my screen at all. Somewhere around there. All right, hold on a second. I had it on me that whole time. Okay. We're back in our room. I'm blind because it's really bright. So out there, right out there, that's Cuba. Or Cuba. And somewhere, we're just a little east of Havana right now. We're going slow. So it's really hard to see on that horizon line because it's still a little humid, but not nearly as humid the last few days. But we're enjoying ourselves out here. It is a little sunny, so I don't really want to sit down in the sun.
It's much bright.
And much bright. We are northern cloudy people, right?
Well, for the most part, I have my sunglasses. It would be so bad.
It's very bright. I mean,
I also don't want to walk the way 2 feet to get it, so that's fine. It's not like I'm tired of sitting here for
it's a beautiful time though. It's been humid this whole time, so we haven't had a good night with the stars. We haven't really had a good night to look out at places like this as we pass by, just because of the humidity.
Literally rode through a cloud last night though.
Oh, legit. Yeah.
No, while you were sleeping.
Oh,
I was literally like,
oh, really?
what? Because I was like patches of like the cloud, and I could see it, and it was real low hovering.
That's crazy.
We were through like fog and cloud, and they're just like.
Because the night before it was legitimate, like there was so much light being reflected from just the top deck that we could barely see the water.
And there were a bunch of clouds over the moon. That's probably why you didn't see it.
I
when
didn't
you
see
were
the
out
moon
here.
at all
Yeah.
last night.
It was a crescent moon. It was really pretty. I tried to get pictures. We'll see.
Oh yeah, look at that. You can really see like there's a let's see if I can focus in again. There's like a cliff right over there. It's pretty sweet. So it's like there, but like if you look away just a little bit, it looks like an optical illusion. But yeah. I mean, it's gorgeous. We've been sitting out here a little bit. After we get done with Palo, we're going to come back here to chill for a little bit. We'll probably put some music on and maybe sit out here. But it is the hot, so...
Especially if we're still sunshine after brunch.
Yeah. Tanning. You tan. I burn.
I burn. Well, I break out.
We haven't seen the outside very often since before the panorama. So
This is the second time you've said that today. You said panorama. Not a pandemic.
I'm aware. Everybody knows what I'm talking about. Because I like to make because it makes you laugh. I usually like to use different words for it that start with a P, but I can't think of another one right now. That is the same amount of syllables.
Pancake.
Pancake since the pancake. I was joking with Matt that I'm gonna go on this trip and eat a ton of food, but still lose 10 pounds. Because I'm fully aware that I go on the ship, I go back and forth and back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. And every time you go on the ship, it's half a mile. No, quarter of a mile. Yeah, because the running track, if you go around it I think it's 2.5 times, that's 1 mile. So a running track, 1, 2, and a little bit more. That's a mile. So this is just under a quarter of a mile long. So if you're going back and forth, back and forth, you pick up the miles pretty quickly. Like we did, you said 7,000 steps last night, ish, like just under.
Just under 8,000.
Just under 8,000. And 10,000 is 5 miles. So that's what we did yesterday. That was also walking around Grand Cayman. The day before that, we did a little bit less than that, and that was just on the ship, back and forth and back and forth. So we are gonna go sit down and get ready for Palo. To Palo we go.
How are you? Excellent, thank you.
Hello.
Joining us for Palo or Remy?
Palo.
Like your necklace.
Well, thank you very much.
It's beautiful. I love it.
Thank you.
I love bling blings. Really?
I love it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's beautiful.
Thank you.
Ready? We are ready for you, ladies.
Yay!
Right this way, ladies.
Thank you.
Just pass the elevator on your right hand side. First time with us, have you been with us before?
I have, but she is not.
Excellent. Welcome and welcome back. Just mind your steps over there, please.
Thank you.
Ooh.
Oh, lovely. Thank you.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Just mind your toes. I'm gonna lock you in, so you will not be able to escape. Okay? I'll be right back with your ladies.
Thank you.
It's pretty.
Look at pretty. And the view is beautiful too. This should give you a better idea on how vibraty we feel. Now we're on the far aft, so we're just above the engines. And it is... And 12th deck. We're not feeling any rock. Good, how about yourself?
Busy, but that's okay.
Yeah.
Have you ever dined with us before?
I have.
Okay. So you know how we do things here. Hopefully, we brought you a big appetite with you.
A very big appetite, yes. The only thing I'm a little confused about is I know things changed a little bit due to the whole
I will
thing.
be a personal guide to a wonderful Palo experience. You
Okay.
will now sit down. You don't move anything. I bring
Oh,
everything to you.
Beautiful.
Okay? So my name is Kapana. I'm from Serbia. My pleasure to have you. I believe you're celebrating birthdays.
We're doing, yes, it was her birthday just recently in August. Mine is in November, so we're right in between. Yep.
All right.
And it's our 20th friendship anniversary.
Oh, that's nice.
Mhm.
20 years. And keep counting, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Alrighty, let me get another glass there, and I will be right back with some water. Any bubbles? Mimosa, Prosecco, the first round is on us.
I would just love Prosecco myself.
I'll do mimosa. Thank you.
Thank you. So last time I was on one of these, they had a room and we would go in buffet style, pick whatever we would like, and then we would also order from the menu if we wanted to. So we got the menu. Here is the menu. This one's still a paper menu, which I very much appreciate. And then now apparently we are going to be served and we never move. We're locked in as our server said when he sat us down. It's going to be interesting. Very excited. Our server is Svetlana. She seems really, really funny so far. Oh, and I'm getting wine, which you just heard. Why am I telling you that? It is gorgeous here. Well worth the money. There's a T-Rex coming up. So, sorry. So we have our bubbles.
Sorry, I can't move.
Yes. We got our the rundown of how this does. It is off the menu. So they're going to bring pretty much everything to us, and the buffet area is like the antipasti selection that is at the top of the menu. So she's going to bring that to the table, and then she's like, whichever way you want to do this, she's like, you can order everything off the menu if you wanted to. She said you could go dessert first, which I might order the sticky buns with everything because it's kind of nice to go from savory to sweet to savory and back again. But we're going to be getting a lot of food because this is gorgeous. It is great food. It is well worth every penny. I realized my eyes smell so great. Anyway, I did my makeup for this. I'm personally going to be getting the lasagna bolognese, the Parmesan crusted chicken breast, the goat cheese and sun-dried tomato flatbread. And I haven't decided beyond that so far. But that's already a lot of food on top of the antipasti that we're about to get.
I'm really interested in trying the chicken breast. I'm just probably gonna have a bite of it.
Yeah.
Because I'm thinking the rollatini, melanzane, and the grilled cut sirloin steak, aside from the other.
Of course, yeah. And she was also thinking the cinnamon apple waffle.
Cinnamon waffles, possibly tomato soup. I kind of want the tomato soup with the bread basket a little.
Yeah.
Because I want to dip the bread in the soup.
Bread and soup is amazeballs.
Ham and cheese frittata is also on my list. So, yeah.
So we're pretty much going to try a little bit of everything, which I like. Ooh, I might get a Eggs Benedict because they come only as singles. So they're small portions, which I appreciate because then we can try more. But they have a choice of rosemary ham with hollandaise, spinach, asparagus, and Mornay sauce. And sliced smoked salmon with hollandaise sauce and caviar on top. Don't like salmon, so I'm going to be going the others. And oh, my bread.
Bread right here. Thank you. A little dipping right there. Plate.
Thank you.
So, focaccia is blue cheese crumbles, red onions, sauces of pears. This little guy right here, spinach, sun-dried tomato, and a goat cheese. Regular ciabatta rolls, parmesan sticks, and the little lavash right there. And you have the one. This is like amazing. amazing experience. Those are my loves. I love them. So start with that, and I will be right with you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Here is our antipasti first. We destroyed it off the table, so it was like wonderfully presented, but we got a little hungry. So, black truffle cheese, salami, coppa, capola. Sorry, thank you. Prosciutto and bresaola, which is beef. So a little bit of parmesan and olives. Yeah.
Charcuteries are one of our favorite things.
We love charcuterie. You're not wrong. Lovely.
Great. Yeah.
Fresh pepper for the Benny.
Yes, please. That's the ham and cheese frittata. She's gonna get some parmesan on top, and then I got the eggs Benedict, which is jiggling so much, and I love watching the jiggle. The jiggle is so fun, and we get some pepper on it, and it's gonna be amazing. She got the roasted tomato soup. Thank you.
That is a handy little trick.
Perfect. We'll have to use that at home.
Yeah. It takes a while to get it, but then I always say you don't need to. You can use your fingers. It's fine.
Yeah, that's still great. I just tried some of her soup. It is
Fantastic.
yes,
Yeah.
very.
So full of flavor. Just amazing consistency.
It is like it's probably legitimately the best. It's the best tomato soup I've ever had. I only had a tiny little taste.
These were wonderful.
This is her slices because I downed mine. The goat cheese with sun-dried tomatoes is so good. The bread is so tender and like just it was the perfect amount of sauce to cheese to toppings ratio. I kind of got the hiccups. I still have some more over there. I'm gonna slow it down just a little bit because I know we got a lot coming.
So we still each have 2 entrees.
Yes. And we have some of the wine. Ooh. Wow. She dancing.
It's aerating for you.
It's aerating for me, right? You're not wrong. Oh my gosh. That's too funny.
Matt will love this.
So we have the lasagna, which I've already half destroyed. Because I was so eager to get into it. It's not quite the same flavor that I necessarily remember, but that's okay. It's still really good. The noodles seem to be a little bit more hearty and a little thicker, but that's what happens when they're handmade. They're not exactly always the same consistency, for the most part. And you had the rollatini. No,
Yes.
you had the rollatini, yeah. With eggplant. And she said it has been very delightful.
Eggplant, ricotta, sun-dried tomatoes.
And she got some of the Rosa Regale from Banffy. And then I got a Montepulciano. Because I'm going to have red sauce stuff. And the Montepulciano pairs really well with red sauce things. So I'm excited for the chicken that's coming up next, and that's going to be our final course besides dessert, which we have no idea what it's going to be because we did not get a menu on that one yet. But we're already getting the food coma. I don't know if you noticed the heavier lids. Hi. Food coma. After this, we're going up to the room. It's almost 2:00, and we're going to take a nap for about an hour now. And then we have mixology. So you got the grilled steak with potatoes and caramelized onions. She has this tiny little pot au jus. And here is my absolute main, the most tender chicken I will ever eat upon a risotto. I'm so excited. I am so full. We just got our desserts. I'm so full. I really don't think I can pack in any dessert.
You sure?
I'm sure. I don't think I can do it.
What time is your seating?
8:15, yeah.
Yeah. Because for sitting you will not.
No, we would not be able to. Not a,
Second is okay.
yeah.
Any?
How tart is the limoncello tart?
It's not tart.
Not tart? Okay. I'll do the panna cotta.
Thank you, Connie. Oh, I didn't get a picture of the
Just maybe
menu.
a slice of limoncello tart just in case.
Well, the lemon curd is usually really tart. Well, like all the ones I've had, I love lemon
How?
curd, but
Because the layers is shaped like a torte. Okay, so how the layers are done with almond flour, and then it's like a little cheesecake filling, and then like the round, like little cover is a little curly, but it's not too much. It's very nice and mellowish, but I will bring you to taste because it's not too heavy on the palate.
okay.
It just seems big, but
Well, because me personally, I would prefer it being tart.
yeah.
So that's.
I like it tarty as well, but this is like a kind of like a lemon cheesecake,
Okay.
something like that. But you know, give it a try. It's really good.
Okay. 2 desserts for this one.
Hey, did that for a living. I don't know. I'd eat all the desserts because I like them.
I like sleep. I'm getting hit hard. Like I had 3 glasses of wine and all that food. I'm like, nap time.
No, fully. Yeah, we're good.
Yeah.
We're not doing swimming before mixology.
No, we're not swimming. Not before that. And the hour between. Wait, we get done at. It's at 4. We get done at 5. Don't we have something at 6?
Yes. But
I don't remember what it was.
It's okay, I'm looking. It's Beauty and the Beast.
Oh, Beauty and the Beast. And then directly after Beauty and the Beast is dinner. Oh my God, we're gonna miss swimming again.
An hour after Beauty and the Beast is dinner.
Yeah, but that hour is not enough for us to go get our suits and go back. Same thing with
fancy for dinner.
right, and then be fancy for dinner. Why do we do this to ourselves? We're really gonna relax tomorrow. We have nothing planned
There is nothing
at all tomorrow. All we have is get off the ship, go to the beach.
Oh, our lunch is at Castaway Key.
Yes, it is. It's at Castaway Key.
That's it.
That's it. Yep.
Disney's Belief.
Oh, I put that down as like I don't know what it is, but I thought it'd be fun. Anyway, though, we're gonna get finished here in just a moment once she gets her dessert.
Torte. It's a shape of torte. As you see, the layers are made from almond flour. It's nice and moist. And so kind of like for dinner time, we have the limoncello tart. It's quite tarty. But this one is, for me, a little bit mellowish, as I'm used to.
Okay.
But give it a try. Cool, thank you. This is very unusual, and don't get scared because it's just popping.
So we got panna cotta with popping pearls. What's the flavor of the popping pearls?
Strawberry.
Strawberry. I like the little butterfly on top.
They look like bobas.
Well, yeah, they're little bobas. Popping pearls are bobas. So that's Emily's dessert because I'm not having any of it because I'm too full.
I do all the dessert.
Mm-hmm. Svetlana is the best.
She gave us roses and happy birthday plates.
Yeah, because we're celebrating, it's early birthday for me and late birthday for Emily. Oh, I got a rose too. Oh, that's so sweet. She's so sweet. I love her. She's my favorite.
Well, I hadn't moved yet or tried to, so that was a struggle. I was also really stuck to the velvet.
Yes,
So my dress
the seats
started
are velvet.
With me as I tried to slide out.
It was pretty funny. You were like, you literally had to roll out of there
Yeah.
because your dress was like, I'm gonna go the opposite direction.
Well, also because I hadn't moved. I'd just been sitting there, so I was implanted into the seat. So literally, I scooched over and I went up, and I was like, oh, okay.
Oh my
and
god.
Now my dress is over here, and okay, I'm gonna move the table.
Right.
Wedge myself out of here.
We were the last table for Svetlana today. And to her credit, I mean, we were there 2.5 hours. So when she gave us this rose, it was really nice. And she said that we gave her like really good energy, and she said that we were already helping her make her day better. She's like, sometimes tables at the very end of the day, they're tired, they're kind of grumpy.
She had a busy brunch earlier.
And she had a super busy brunch earlier. She's like, but you guys are like, you guys are so bubbly and happy. She's like, that's really good.
Down.
So we are headed back to her room. Oh, there's me in the mirror. Hello. Yeah. Yep. We're back in the room. I'm gonna go lay down on that beautiful bed over there. That one right there. I'm gonna go lay down on it. I'm gonna pass out for at least an hour. And then we have to get up and go to mixology, so. Mixology!
I'm drinking! No, I'm drinking!
Oh, you're ridiculous.
Well, I find it really entertaining. We've been drinking like a lot.
We have, and neither of us have been drinking all that much lately. I have not.
Oh, no, yeah, no.
I'll maybe have like one alcoholic drink a month.
Yeah, I'm probably at like once a week or something like that. Not very often.
Yeah.
But like, there's been a few times like during the trip that we have definitely gotten drunk, and then a couple hours later we're like, okay, I'm fine now. I just hard power down, just I'm fine.
Time for sleep.
Next thing, okay, next thing. Oh, I'm good. Look at the energy I got now. Now,
100%. And we even brought wine with us, and there's some in the fridge too.
Glass.
We've had one glass.
Out of 4 bottles.
You know what we need to do? We'll fill up our water bottles with some wine, and when we go to Beauty and the Beast, we will have a little bit of wine.
Well,
depends on how we are after mixology.
That's probably part of it as well.
But yeah. Okay, to bed. I know.
So much food.
So much food. So, bedtime for me. We have come home to Chicago here in the Skyline Bar. We're sitting right in the middle, exactly the same spot as we were in for our tequila tasting. So this will be fun.
It is the same bar staff.
It's the same bar staff, yeah. So we are doing mixology today, so it's going to be interesting.
We made a flask of buttery nipple and we're just gonna walk around drinking.
We drank so many of those.
We made a flask of it. That's, yeah.
Ooh, look at that.
That's so cool.
You eerie. I would love to be able to tell you what's happening, but you guys can't see because our sunglasses are frosted over.
So nicely air conditioned in our room where sunglasses have been. We put them on to come out and enjoy the veranda, and immediately it just fogged up. Like when you spend too much time in the walk-in cooler at work, and then you walk out and it's so humid that you just can't see anything for the next 10 minutes.
Yes.
That's been my life for a long time.
They're much better now. I took them off and take them off. No. Your eyes.
I'm over the voices with me. Cute. That's actually a thing. One of my coworkers was so entertained by that happening with my glasses all the time that he just would say anytime that happened. I'm the voice of me.
What I'm trying to tell you is that just your eyeballs are a perfect circle inside the fog. Oh. Oh man. Yeah, so sorry for the time jump. I didn't feel like filming during the tasting because I was still kind of half awake. I did fall asleep while we were up here for a couple hours. Not even a couple hours.
Literally right when we needed to leave and run away.
Yeah, we were like, we got up there in like 3 minutes. We gotta go. We had the same team as our tequila tasting,
It was
which
fantastic.
I'll link right up here, I believe. And that was from our first night, and they're fantastic. Most of the drinks that we had tonight, unfortunately, had grenadine in it, and I am slightly allergic to grenadine. I get hives if I drink more than maybe 1 or 2 drinks with grenadine in it. So I let them know right away, and then they ended up making me completely different cocktails. So I got to try a Capirna. What is it?
Oh, I think like Caprina.
Caprina, something like that. And then I tried one called Ooh La La. Caprina. There we go. I tried that, and that was really good with muddled lime. And then I tried an Ooh La La, which I honestly can't tell you what was in it, but boy, was it good!
It was one of their signature cocktails at Skyline.
Yeah, so I'm going to be going and getting one of those before we leave. Because that was really delicious. Yeah, maybe. We don't really have a lot of time to go to the pool, unfortunately. So we are going to sit on the deck here for just a little bit, and then we're going to get ready to go to Beauty and the Beast. We're going to end up popping back up here between Beauty and the Beast and dinner, because I want to put on a different dress. Because the dress I want to put on is really poofy. And now from being in there from Hocus Pocus, I realize how tiny those chairs are and how poofy your dress is spills over to other people. And this is probably going to be a sold out show. So we're going to leave here in probably like 20 minutes to go get in line. Because there's no me line.
That's great. We need to get there early. I forgot about that.
Yeah. And the doors open 20 minutes before the show, so they open at 5:40. It is just now like 5 o'clock, so we have a little bit late. And then it gets done at like 7, right? 7:15. And then we have dinner at 8:15. And tonight is formal night, oddly, at Animators Palette. So. I'm not super excited about this menu tonight, but that's fine because we had Palo. And I'm stoked. Oh god, we're still so full. It was very, very good.
I don't know how I tapped.
You totally tapped out after me. You ate the whole steak.
No, I didn't.
Okay.
I ate 3/4 of the steak.
You ate 3/4 of the steak.
I don't know how.
Oh my god, it was so much food.
And my entire fried thing, my rolly thing.
Yes, your rollatini.
Yes. I don't know why I'm really think that's really funny. Yeah, that's how you talk about food, the rolly thing.
The rolly thing.
I'm professional. I love it. It's fine. It's totally okay.
How did I get a red mark on my leg? What the heck?
I don't know.
I have this
But
giant bruise on my leg and it still hurts.
So we're pretty sure we figured out where that came
I
from.
think it may have come from the Skyline Lounge when we were doing tequila tasting.
because of the table lined up perfectly.
I put my leg down and I was like, no, there's the table. I must have hit it when we were
like getting out or something.
yeah, or something. Seems like a very me thing to do, so I'm just gonna assume that's exactly what happened.
It's also really funny we had the exact same tables.
We did. They're totally the same
It was
table.
so funny.
Same people, same table. That is amazing. So we're having a good time. We still have not been able to hit the pool today just because of timing. But we will.
And tomorrow we have like nothing planned.
We have no plans whatsoever, and I keep getting notifications. So something to note, my husband did not have this issue, but with his iPhone, but I have Android. And so something with the Android and for whatever reason, the Wi-Fi here, we did not pay for a Wi-Fi package.
It was expensive.
It's super expensive. So we were like, we want to be offline.
Yes.
The problem is that we keep getting notifications in, but we can't reply to them. So, I'll get like, oh, Instagram, like this person posted a picture, or we'll get like half a headline. Like for a little bit, she was like, did Tina Turner pass away? Because it says Tina Turner, icon, legend, ... We're like, oh no, did she pass? No, and she was turned into a Barbie.
Well, it's also because, aside from recently having a conversation about this, there were the 2 recent passings of other major childhood stars.
Yeah.
Robbie Coltrane and Angela Lansbury. And that was like within the last week.
Right.
So, rule of threes, someone else is going to pass. Kate said the Queen was the first one.
I said it was I mean, she's kind of a big...
She is a big deal, but it's also the time frame and generically with it usually being some kind of genre. Somehow it's a genre thing, and I don't understand how that works, but whatever. So I was vaguely paranoid about that for a second because I was like, man, I don't know if I can deal with that too.
So when we had internet on Grand Cayman, I had looked it up. But that being said, I'm getting like work notifications right now. And I was like, I specifically went on airplane mode to not get any notifications whatsoever, but I'm still getting notices. And my family group chat has been lighting up this whole time I've been on the cruise. And I'm like, I can't like things. I can't return them. My husband keeps like sending photos and videos, which don't load. It just says, sent a photo, sent a video, or sent a voice message. And I can't do anything about it. And it's driving me nuts. So if you have an Android, there's a high probability you won't be behind on your notifications. You just can't reply to anything.
And not all notifications either. Most of the ones you don't want to know, and then none of the ones you do.
Right.
Like, I haven't gotten anything about emails, which is great. Even though when we got to the restaurant, I had Wi-Fi, I could actually log on, I had a bunch of emails. But I get a whole bunch of, like, Twitter notifications that I don't use, Instagram that I don't go on, apps, like a lot of app.
She has thankfully been getting injury reports for her 5 football leagues that she's in for fantasy. But she can't know
how I did.
But she can't do anything about it. So if somebody gets somebody's on the injured list, she can't like go in and change out her team.
I can't look at how I did last week, and I have to kind of go into it blind on Thursday, but that's fine.
So it's a funny thing. It's like kind of annoying but kind of funny that we just keep getting notifications for no reason. Doesn't make any sense.
I got a text message from Domino's at a time when I was like, I can't get messages. How did I get a text message from Domino's?
Right.
I'm not near one.
We're also in airplane mode with the Wi-Fi turned on, so it's coming through the Wi-Fi. There's nowhere else to come from. Well, whatever. Well, we're gonna chill out just for a little bit longer, and then we're gonna go see Beauty and the Beast. With Beauty and the Beast, we can't take you guys with us. There is no photography allowed at all once the theater doors close. So I might be able to get a tiny little video of where we're seated, but none of the actual play at all. So we'll give you the reviews after we go. Off we go to Beauty and the Beast. So we didn't know there was seats in the wings. So we're on the balcony. It's a little dark in here, sorry for the shutter speed. We are waiting for it to start, and looks like we've got a fog machine up here right by us, making everything foggy and spooky. But it looks so beautiful in here.
Because the one over there is doing it too.
Do you see the projection? It looks like it's on fire. And it's projection on the wall. It's so stinking cool. Huh.
Medicine, go down. Medicine, go down.
Oh, there is a monkey. Last night was totally a bat. We got a monkey, but these were, we accidentally left those plugged in and they were totally chill with it. It's very festive in here still. He's got a little happy smile. Oh my gosh.
That's so cute.
Look at that smile.
Oh, I love it. He's adorable.
So, what'd you think?
Well, that was fantastic. I only cried for like a third of it. Okay.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, the transitions between the storylines and the plots.
And the scenes, the projections.
It was a really nice kind of blend between the animated and the live action.
Yeah.
I liked the way they changed a little bit of the storyline.
They shortened up a bunch.
Yeah.
That could have absolutely been shortened.
Yeah.
They did a really good job melding the two without really being married. They married the style of the live action.
Yeah.
Oh, so good.
There were some like random little bits and quips that made it a little modern also, which
Yeah.
were really cute.
Like, if I had arms, I'd slap you.
that was one of them. LeFou. I just loved everything about LeFou.
LeFou in this one was so amazing.
Yeah. And he looked so much like an actor friend I used to work with.
Oh, really?
He looked like John.
Oh my gosh.
Like so much his hair made like a little curlier.
Oh my
And I
god.
was just kind of like, is this him from 10 years ago? Because you look just like him from 10 years ago. Oh my god.
It was so good. Yeah. The transitions, so how the stage is set up is that they have 3 lifts. They have a big one in the very back of the stage, a little one in the middle of the stage, and then a huge one in the very front of the stage. So like when scenes ended, sometimes they went down into the floor, other times they went down into the back, like, so things, and then sometimes for a scene to start, they would just appear in the middle of the stage. Like, it was so smooth. We only ever saw like tech people out there, I think maybe twice, where they didn't have like a prop in their hand or something and they were just setting things up. Very, very rare to have something like that. They used, so the stage wasn't square back, like straight back, it was angled in. So it was like the perfect proscenium and then the theater lines. This is coming from a technical aspect. But the walls were all projection,
Which was amazing.
and then they extended that projection onto the theater wall. So when we were in the library, all of the walls down below us and next to us were all books. So there's projections everywhere. And it did that for, what else did it do that for? It did that for, there was something else and I was like, oh, look at this. Oh, during Be Our Guest, there was plates and spoons and forks dancing on the walls too. And Be Our Guest was bombastic. It honestly reminded me more of the live action at Disney World where they have like people coming out and show pieces, you know? They did such a great job at that. And then they did like confetti over all of us too.
That confetti was pretty cool.
Yeah.
The other thing that I thought was really great, so they had essentially like support posts that would be in castles as moving features from above. They never touch the ground. They're moving features. And there was, I think, about 8 of them that they used as necessary, weaved them in and out, and that would show them like walking through the castle. Because the thing's moving is them moving through the castle. And then at the end it had pyro on it.
Yes, they had little fireworks.
Fantastic. It was a great little addition there that you don't know.
They did.
Oh my god, he put our roses in the vise.
Oh, our roses from lunch. So our stateroom host, Wyan, he always does something. And like every time we come in here, he does something cute. So he's like grouped all of our glasses together. He kind of like groups like things together. He cleans our room. And he obviously left the towel for us, but he like look at
He folds our clothes.
He lines up our shoes. He folds our clothes.
We leave dirty things everywhere.
Oh no! So he's been super cute. And like, look, both of our necklaces are hung up now. And like, he puts our headbands, like our hair ties up in a easy to consider. He put my wig up there and he put our festive little wreath over there. Like, he's fantastic. He's the best. He stopped in and he was like, you guys need anything? We're like, no, we're good. He's like, because if you need anything, I got it for you. We're all good. And I'm like, okay, cool. He's the actual best. Oh my gosh. So we have to get ready for dinner. I want to get out of this and get into something maybe a little bit more festive. And then we're going to go head to dinner at Animators Palette tonight. It's exciting. I mean, I'm not super excited for it personally. I like the experience. Don't like the food. But we'll see what's on the menu and see what is there to have. I am starting to get less full now. I can't say I'm hungry. I'm still pretty full. But I'm less full than I was earlier. And obviously I'm awake now. So that tells you how much
we had to drink.
Well, that we had to drink. Oh, the mixology course, they made us drink so fast. And he was like, we got a lot to go through. So here's these enormous drinks. They were like 5 to 6 ounce pours, each one of them. And four. Martinis were 4, but like the other ones were like 6 ounce pours.
But with ice.
Okay, so maybe around 4. But even still, like that's still, we got well over 16 ounces.
And a shot at the end.
20 ounces and a shot at the end. Oh, because it's usually 5 or 6 drinks. And then some of us got extra because I had to be extra.
Well, I had your extra.
Yeah. But man, we are now ready to go to dinner. I'm going to get floofy. We're going to have a good time. Yeah. So here we are. I feel very, very nice and princessy. Let me turn around to the other. Oh, fit check. Oh.
So fancy.
I mean, I probably would have worn this to like the royal gathering, maybe, as like a visiting princess. But 1, not that cool. 2, I wanted to do the mice because they're way cooler.
No Cinderella.
It's Cinderella.
And all the princesses were like, oh my god.
Yeah, they were like, oh my god, the cheese purses.
Yes. Tiana was like, I need one in all the foods.
All right. So that is our fit check today. We are going to head to dinner. The downside to using the front camera is that shakiness because of me walking. But 2, it's called rolling shutter, and Matt's going to fix it. I feel bad. Made it to Animators Palette. And it is, of course, gorgeous. It's the same as on the Fantasy. We will be talking to Crush shortly. We just got a bread service and it was focaccia bread and we just downed it. I still feel very pretty. I'm pretty. But yeah, Crush will be right there talking with people. Usually the people that are closest to the screen, obviously. But it is kind of exciting that we're here. We're not going to do the animation thing because that would be if we came to Animators Palette twice. This is our first time, our only time this whole trip. So, yeah. What'd you get for dinner?
Smoked salmon tartare, baked potato, and bacon soup. Air pressed pork chop.
Really? I thought there was another salmon dish tonight. Oh, okay. You're gonna do the icebox dessert? Okay. I think I'm gonna get a Mickey bar because nothing else really sounds good to me. Again, this is just not my favorite menu. I am getting the ham, Serrano ham with olive tapenade. I'm having a real hard time remembering. The loaded baked potato soup and the teriyaki tenderloin. I'd steer clear of the bolognese if you can. We had it, wasn't good. But we're here. Oh, and Emily got a Mai Tai. What else did you get? What else did you get, Emily? He's currently headless, but she got Crush. It's a cute little drink holder. It's for the kiddos, but she is a giant kiddo, so that works.
I am such an adult.
Adulting. You're the queen of the adults.
This is me adulting.
It's legit. It looks really good though. I am just actually adulting and just drinking some water right now.
Oh, Crush, I'm not really comfortable with this.
Why not?
I don't know anything about talking to humans.
Oh, I can speak human. Hello, human.
Dory, let's go think of some games we can play with it, okay?
Hello, explorer!
Oh. Mine has a little crostini. Your tartare looks amazing though. It looks like a piece of art.
It looks so good. It's got some cream cheese on it. I think it's got some caviar. This looks like some pickled red onion.
Dill. Butter. Very nice.
I'm excited.
And I've got the serrano ham with the olive tamponade and some cheese. I'm excited. So there's Emily's herb crested pork chop with bone in. And then I've got the tenderloin. A little bit, please. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. So yeah, looks lovely. We're gonna dig in. Righteous. Righteous. There he goes. Awesome. Awesome. He keeps swimming around us in circles. Jelly. Jelly. Dinner was delicious from what we got. We decided to come out and check out the putt-putt. We could play putt-putt if we wanted to. There's still balls and putters around the corner here, but not really into it right now. Just checking it out. Walking around the very back of the ship. And looking up, it looks like there's a whole bunch of bats. I don't know if you can see them. They're squeaking. I don't know if it's birds or bats, but they look like bats to me. But we're not that far from land, so maybe, or just maybe birds. There's a whole bunch of them. Oh, deck 13.
It looks like they're the electronic type, so I don't know if we're actually going there right now. Plus it's also super windy. Not a good idea.
What do you mean the electronic type? Oh no, those are just like ideas for you to stand on. That's just where Goofy and Max stand. Oh, it's windy. And here's the sports simulator, which you have to pay for. Woo! Oh, someone just went down the aqueduct. I really want to go on the aqueduct at night. That's my goal tomorrow, is I want to try to get it at night. they turned off the splash pad. Oh, there isn't a splash pad here. On the Fantasy, this whole deck is a splash pad. But it looks like that's where the waves bar is instead. Huh. Interesting. Screams. Still can't really see the stars though. Like, that's a bat probably, or a bird. No stars tonight. Still a little bit too... Oh yeah, there is the humidity if you want to see it. There's the humidity. A little bit of fun fact, this is the only working funnel that actually does the exhaust from the top. The other funnel and the top are just for looks. Inside of there is a club and a bar. And it looks like we have Coco on the, there we go, on the funnel vision right now. And they're just about to shut down the aqueduct. And I guess it rained while we were eating dinner because like the pool deck is wet. But we didn't hear or see anything. But then again, we can't really see anything at all right now, so there's that. Yeah, there's another cruise ship way over there. Let me see if my super duper telescoping will do this. Alright, 12 is as good as I can get. Oh, no, it's not doing it. Oh, it's trying real hard, but I can't do it. Sorry. I realized that I didn't say that we got done with dinner, and I didn't film us walking out, or walking around, or taking pictures. Let me show you guys some of the pictures that we took after dinner, right here. Thank you, Matt. So we're back in the room. Got to clean my face still, but I got on my jammers. Emily's in her jammers. We're watching Behind the Attraction. That's normally on Disney Plus, but it's on our TV right now. It's really funny. It's like 11 o'clock, so we're gonna go to bed. Tomorrow is Castaway Cay. And we have nothing planned, so I don't know what shenanigans we're going to get up into, but I know we're going to get up into some shenanigans. Today was really fantastic. Still really busy, even though I think it's just because we planned it without knowing what the other events of the day were. We did it like every few hours thinking, we'd still have time to do whatever. And we just had like an hour between things. But we did a whole bunch. This whole trip, we've done a whole bunch. And I think tomorrow is going to be a lot of fun. We're going to go snorkeling. We're going to have lunch at Serenity Bay, the adults section. And we're just going to kind of hop around the island, shop, do whatever. But stay tuned. I will see, with all that being said, I will see you guys tomorrow for me, next week for you, on our next adventure. Bye.